Hey Gabe. Okay, I'm gonna go over a couple things. The Holly is back in the original location where it was over there, and then what I did was I ran a line. So this right here is the plug to push to do the tune. And like I was said, this right here, when you push this, there's a little blue button light right there that comes on. That puts the converter in lockup. I never messed with it. It's hooked up, but you might have to play with it. Both of these switches, this switch here was originally for the lockup, and I decided to put this switch in it. I just left that in. This one was originally for the fan, but when I converted it to the Holley HP, you can have your fan temperatures programmed right into it. I have the fans kick on at like 186. So this is that light I was telling you about. It's getting a little dim, but when this light's on, that means that the transmission cooler fan's on, and I'll show you where that's at. Basically on the fuel, it's going to show 100 is going to be completely full. So like, I think this is going to go to 70. That means you got 3/4 tank. What I noticed, and I'll show you underneath the hood, is it also has, I gotta get this tape out of here. Here. It also has, I monitor oil pressure and fuel pressure with the HP, and there's sensors underneath it. I noticed that the sensors that came with this board, the temperature is going to read about 10 high. The oil is going to read about 15 high. What I suggest doing is you can plug this in. You can go to Holley and download the software, and you can actually drive around with it in real time and see what it's like there. And you may have to play with when the fans kick on, when the fans kick off, that kind of deal. I've got it idling a little high. Well, it's actually really cold here right now. It's in the 20s. But basically, you may have to have somebody play with the idle tunage. I never mess with it because I only drove it in the summer. So that's probably what you're going to do. But I wasn't good enough to do that, so I never mess with it. But basically, it's idling a little high, simply because it's cold out. But let me go give you a once over. Oh, another real quick. I'll come back to that. You can take those off. You can definitely get the idle to come down. I just didn't mess with it because, like I said, I drove it in the summer. It idled about 900 to 1,000. Okay, so what I did was, when I got the car, the original odometer showed like 69.8. I set that at 70,000 even, so it's got 549 miles on everything. The engine, transmission, converter, rear end. So that just gave you an idea. So what I did under here was, I'll give you another one. I have another lid for it, but I made this lid. You can see I put a 4-inch outlet on it. So I raised this, but those are the pulleys I'm telling you about. You may want to put the original pulleys back on. I have those. Coil on plug. Okay, so over here, there's everything is on a relay. The fans, anything that needs juice, the overdrive is on a relay. Where it's getting its power from is over here. Here's a power strip. So this right here, this is the radio. So this is the power strip. All of the positives come into that. All the hots are from there. They're all shrink tubed and all good quality. That's the relay for the fan. I don't know if I can get in here. Well, you can. I don't know if I can. Okay. You can see where there's the fan. So you can still put the condenser in there, and I'll put that in the car. It'll be in the car as well. That's for the brakes. Give it some more oomph. The heads, like I said, they're a set of my CNC heads, 205cc. I fully ported the manifold and the hat. It's got a $2,000 scat crank in it. It's got good scat rods. It's got Morel full-time oiling lifters. It's got a Howard solid roller billet cam in it. It's all really, really good stuff. The car was lowered. You may have to be a little bit careful on when you first start out, because the exhaust does hang pretty low because it's 4-inch. So just be aware of that. But I'm always here, so if you have any questions, you can just holler. I mean, it's a really nice car. I hate seeing it go, but if you have any questions, just give me a holler. And if you have any questions when you get it, just call me. So, all right, buddy. Thank you.